engagement and intention. At any given moment, if people don't understand what their purpose is, their work won't bring them joy. But when we're intentional about communicating the purpose and create a path for everyone to achieve their aspiration equitably, we can find true joy. Joy and fun go hand in hand. We can't forget to have fun. In corporate cultures, we can get very serious and focused on tasks. But joy is about celebrating achievements, amplifying small moments, and leaning into euphoria. Never miss an opportunity to celebrate and amplify a positive outcome. Joy is the fuel that keeps us going. That's why I'm thrilled that Alex Liu is addressing this topic in this book. I'm proud to be a part of the movement for more collective joy at work. When the world feels scary and the challenges ahead are hard, we have to choose joy. Intentional, collective joy is the answer. Joy is our path forward. When we choose joy, we make progress together. Introduction. Why joy matters to me. Pick a phrase to describe myself? It would likely be joyfully relentless. But joy is the juice. That's why joy is a topic I've been actively exploring for the past 5 years, and implicitly for decades before that. Why joy? Why joy at work? Why now? The short answer is, why would we settle for anything else? When there is a clear lack of something in the world, it's human nature to seek it anywhere. In the recent past, there has been no shortage of mayhem, uncertainty, and despair of semi-biblical proportions. Is the pursuit of joy a knee-jerk reaction to the day and age? Or is it more fundamental? We are born happy in our parents' arms. As children, we're brimming with joy, even when we face big firsts, first day of school, first day on a new job. We're optimistic and can find joy in the unknown opportunities ahead of us. What happens as adults that makes us despair and disengage? I likely inherited my calm sense of optimism from my dad, whose life certainly was not easy. Growing up as a poor peasant in rural China, he had 10 siblings and was the only kid in the family to get past an 8th grade education. My parents came to the United States as immigrants from Taiwan when I was a baby, and my father built his career as a professor, teaching at historically black colleges and universities in the U.S. South. Because he was not white, he wasn't allowed to teach white kids. Having endured wars, revolution, racism, and hostility in various doses throughout his life, he always kept his cool in a way that steeled all those around him, including me. My life certainly has been much easier than his. But it wasn't always sunshine and roses. I was the only Asian kid in my North Carolina town in the 1960s. I looked for ways to build belonging, mostly through sports. Early in my life, I learned the power of teams to build rapport and learned the unwritten rules about acceptance. If people looked at me funny when I walked onto the Little League field, all I had to do was start fielding and hitting, and then I became just one of the team. My dad taught me this. Regardless of the things you go through, you'll find peace if you're happy with where you are, grateful for what you have, and find a way to belong. Those childhood lessons have stayed with me throughout my career. The most renewable energy resource is human energy. Finding a way to uncork your energy is important, especially in tough times. Life isn't a linear progression where every day is better than the one before. We go a few steps forward, then a few back. That means life is more like a vector. A vector is a mathematical term for an object that has both force and direction. It's an arrow. Your direction might be toward fulfillment, happiness, connection, and belonging. But that's not enough. You need the force of day-to-day energy and purpose. What's my sense of meaning when my feet hit the floor every morning? Even when times are tough, I need to have something to look forward to. And it's up to me to adapt and keep my energy, my force, and my direction.